All right, we back. I don't know, technical difficulties, but what it do, YouTube? We are back, Coast Talk, back with another video. We are reacting to the Colts and Bills Week 7 game. Man, um, I'm actually happy we got that W. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm actually happy we got that W, man. We definitely needed it. It's a long time coming. I'm going to go ahead and wait for somebody to jump up in here, and then I will really get started. But if you are new, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. For everybody that's already been here, appreciate you returning to the channel. Um, I really appreciate that. Go ahead and like the stream. Let everybody know that I am live. We are here. I'm not gonna hold you guys long. We got some more football going on, so I'm gonna try to definitely go watch that. But yeah, we definitely got the W this week. That is a good thing. We needed the W. Uh, yeah, definitely needed it. Just trying to figure this out. I knew Mac was the real deal. What's up, Caleb? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Caleb, yo, Marlon Mack. That's that dude we needed this whole time. Even though I was talking about going for after Le'Veon Bell, I only said that because of the injury Marlon Mack was sustained and him being in and out week after week. It wasn't really cutting it. But now that Marlon Mack is back, he's showing everybody that he's that go-to guy that we've always needed. He's definitely reliable, and I'm happy he's back, man. He showed what he can do on a night in, night out basis. Marlon Mack is that guy, man. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. Give me 1 second, and I lost it again. But what's going on? How you doing, Caleb? Are you happy we won? Cause I am. We got a W. Did you see the Bills here? Yes, I did. I did actually. And I'm surprised he caught that, man. I really thought that the Bears was going to do the job and win that game, but it's the Bears being the Bears. So I ain't tripping. Good win. Thanks. Appreciate that, DJ. Yeah, man, we got the W. We all set up. We straight. I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into it. Um, we hopped in. We went home. Now we are 2-5. We are 1-2 at home. This was our third home game. We wound up beating the Bills 5-37. Appreciate everybody jumping in. We wound up winning 5-37. At the beginning of the game, Eric Swoop caught the first touchdown from Andrew Luck, and the PAT was good. Failed by Adam Vinatieri. He said he had a groin injury, but it is what it is. Then after that, we wound up getting more points on the board from Marlon Mack with a pass from Andrew Luck. And then T.Y. Hilton caught a pass from Andrew. It was funny, the interview after the game, they asked T.Y., they said, what makes it click between you and Andrew? And he said, it's always this thing when me and 12 look at each other and we got that eye. And then we both we both give each other this look. And then he knows a bomb's coming in, and boom, they both score for touchdown. And it happened twice this game. So I thought that was pretty funny. Man, this duo between Luck and Ty is a scary sight when both are healthy and active. I love this duo, man. If we can just keep both of them guys on the field, we can definitely win a lot of games, man. Definitely win a lot of games. This just shows with a decent roster and a wide receiver we can go to, anything is possible, man. We can do anything as long as we have Andrew Luck, our consistent defense with Darius Leonard leading the pack on our defense, and T.Y. Hilton being active, and our O-line actually protecting Andrew Luck. That just shows that we can actually get jobs done. We can actually get the job done. And I just wanted to throw a fact out there. Andrew Luck is now top 5 in touchdowns out of all quarterbacks. I think he's 3. He has 16 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes is ahead of him by 2. So now Andrew Luck is definitely in that conversation after this show lacking he put on the Bills. This was definitely expected, though. I know we wasn't going to lose this game. Somebody had us losing. I thought that was pretty crazy. But come on now, it's the Buffalo Bills. They had a person quit on them at halftime. You really think we could lose to that team? No way. They don't have anybody. But other than that, they did beat a few teams this year, which I thought was funny. But other than that, I'm going to keep going through with the stats. Adam Vinatieri made a field goal after that. He's still a little bit shy of being the greatest kicker of all time by stats, but in my idea and everyone else's, you know that Adam Vinatieri is the GOAT. Other than that, Stephen Hauschka kicked the field goal for the Bills, made the score 3-24. The fumble in the back of the end zone by Andrew Luck is always a scary sight because even in Cincinnati when it happened, we got the safety. I just don't like us being in that position, being all the way back on our own line, being set up for safeties. I just feel like it's like a bad juju. Something terrible is going to happen. So I already was ready for that to happen. Excuse me. I was already ready for something like that, shenanigans to happen. So he wound up getting the safety, put up 5 points for the Bills. It was 5-24 at that point. The game was way over. The Bills had no chance of winning. Then after that, Andrew Luck found his boy T.Y. Hilton again for the touchdown to put the score up to 31-5 after Vinatieri's kick. And then at the end, Marlon Mack ended it off with a 20-yard run. And Adam Vinatieri failed again, which made the score 37-5. And also, it was also pretty funny. Pat McAfee made a cameo appearance as an old guy, and he wound up making a kick. And then he just did like a special reveal, and he took his little old mask off and stuff, and he showed that it was him. I thought that was pretty cool to see him back in Indianapolis. But that's pretty much the game. We wind up winning 37-5. We're 2-5 now, 1-2. Houston Texans is leading the division, which is not surprising at all because I did say the Jaguars will not lead the division and they will have a horrendous year. And I was right. But, you know, some people don't listen. To a person that's a fan of if it's a person that's a fan of a team in that division, I think he should know a little bit about the teams that they're going up against. The Houston Texans are 4-3. Tennessee Titans lost to the Chargers in LA today. They are 3-4, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are now 3-4 after losing to the Texans. Did we really play good, or did the Bills play really bad? I'm going to say both. We didn't have really a lot of turnovers. The Bills are generally bad, but for this game, we definitely needed this W out of anyone. Because if we would have lost this game, I definitely would say all hopes are gone at this point. All hopes are definitely gone if we would have lost this game. We didn't have a tie. We didn't go into overtime. Andrew Luck definitely had a great game, but the Bills do suck, unfortunately. But we definitely needed this W, and we definitely played a decent game to show that we can still win some games out there. With T.Y. Hilton coming back this game and Marlon Mack being Marlon Mack, it just shows that we can have potential of beating regular teams if we're just consistent on both sides of the field, man. Kamiko Ture with the fumbles. Quincy Wilson got his pick. That's my go-to guy. I love Quincy Wilson. A few interceptions and the fumbles. Derek Anderson started for them because Nathan Peterman lost his spot. But come on, guys. You really think Nathan Peterman was going to do something? I think they're pretty much the same player. Derek Anderson is not good at all. But, yeah, I appreciate that like. But, yeah, for both sides, so Nathan Peterman and Derek Anderson, I'm pretty sure it would have went both ways. I'm pretty sure we probably would have put up more points if Peterman did play, but, you know, it is what it is. But we are 2-5 now. We still have a chance of being at least number 3 in the division. And it will go back with my prediction I made at the beginning of the year with us being in contentions and Jacksonville being the worst team in the division. I had that prediction going on into the year. Looks like it's probably going to happen because we are 1 game shy behind Jacksonville. So that is hilarious, actually. They're 3-4, 2-5. We can still make the playoffs. This window is still wide open, man. We still have a chance. I don't care what no one says. After week 9, or I should say after week 8, that's when the window closes. We still have a chance. So I will never give up faith on this team. The Buffalo Bills are last in the division as well. Now on to the player stats. I'm going to go ahead and go through that really quick. Andrew Luck, your boy Andrew, was 17 for 23, 4 touchdowns, 156 yards. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks again. Andrew Luck did not get touched once for a sack, which is pretty freaking amazing. Derek Anderson was 20 for 31, 0 touchdown, 3 interceptions, and 175 passing yards. He started off pretty good, I give him that, but he got sacked twice. So it was a pretty rough one for him. Um, Chris Ivory, their running game did pretty decent, but Marlon Mack, shout out to him, 19 carries, 126 yards, and one touchdown. That dude is a person we need on that offense, man. Absolutely. But Jordan Wilkins did pretty good too. I give it to him at the end of the game. He's a brute for real. Naheem Himes was Naheem Himes. You know his little carry attempts. He has, yes, absolutely. But yeah, he's a brute. Naheem Himes did what he had to do. Appreciate you for coming through, Jordan. He had two TD. Yeah, he had a receiving touchdown and a rushing one. I know. I was going to get to that. I was just going down stat by stat. But appreciate that. LaShawn McCoy got hurt early in the game with the head injury. Praise up to him. Hope he feels better. I actually like LaShawn McCoy. It just sucks that he's stuck in Buffalo. But hopefully that'll end soon for him. But off to the receiving core, Chester Rogers, 4 receptions and 40 yards. He led the team with that. Marlon Mack had two with 33 receiving yards. T.Y. Hilton had 4 receptions with 25 yards and 2 touchdowns. Marlon Mack had one receiving touchdown, as you just mentioned. Eric Swoop got hurt, but he stayed. And he got his touchdown in the first quarter, which was pretty dope. Eric Swoop has made a big improvement coming from the practice squad into the main roster. Him and Eric Ebron, it will be even better when Jack Doyle comes back and all three of them are actually active. Have more targets for Andrew Luck to throw to due to the injuries and the inconsistency of catching the ball. Even though we actually blew these guys out, they still are dropping the football. We are like second in drop passes in the NFL, and Andrew Luck leads almost the NFL in touchdowns, which is a crazy ratio. So you have him, Swoop, a beast. Our tight ends are strong this year. Absolutely, absolutely. We definitely have a strong tight end core if healthy. If all our tight ends are playing, we have Doyle blocking and the Ebron setup. It just makes it, like I said at the beginning of the year, going from the preseason into the regular season with our tight end core, with Doyle blocking and Ebron being open, it just spreads the offense out. And that's the offense that Frank could be looking for. And that's why he trusts our players sometimes when he'll go for it and we'll lose the games because he puts trust in our team. We know he knows how we can play, and we're still trying to figure it out. And this win was definitely needed because we're starting to click even more going into next week, which is absolutely perfect. We still got time to turn this season around and get a positive record, but our tight end core is definitely absolutely great. I love it. I wouldn't trade it in for anything. The Amari Cooper rumors and everything. If we do get him, look, don't mind me. If we do get him, I take him. Even though he drops the ball a lot in Oakland as well, he does have Derek Carr throwing him the football, and the team over there is pretty poop. Having Andrew Luck, I'm pretty sure he would have like college flashbacks or something. He'll just show his little true potential. But if we do get Amari Cooper, that would be pretty dope. Chester Rogers can move to the slot. It'll be Ty and Amari. That'll be pretty dope. It's kind of funny that Luck is leading in TDs and we are also leading the league in drops. That is very telling as well. Exactly. That's what I just said. That's crazy. I seen that stat earlier after the game. I forgot who tweeted it. It was a Colts insider though, but I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, yeah, that's true with the drop passes and everything, but we definitely got to get that situated. I don't know what goes on in practice, but they got to figure out a way to catch the football. I don't know what Reggie Wayne's doing or Ty, but they definitely got to figure that out. But Darius Leonard, 17 tackles again. This dude is a monster. If he doesn't win Defensive Rookie of the Year or is in talks, he should probably win it for AFC. But Darius Leonard is a monster. He's 12 solo tackles, 17 forced fumble, good stuff. Yeah, he recovered a fumble. Yeah, man, Darius Leonard is a monster, dude. Darius Leonard is a monster. Mike Mitchell was on the board. Hopefully, if we get Cooper, hopefully he can have a change of luck like Ebron having a career with us. Exactly, because Ebron known to Detroit was dropping Ebron. He was dropping all passes in Detroit, and he had Matthew Stafford as a quarterback, which is pretty decent. Which is pretty decent, but he's no Andrew Luck. So definitely Eric Ebron has improved coming to Indianapolis, but he still needs to work on his blocking. He needs to learn that from Jack Doyle. But him catching the football, no problem with me. Yeah, he doesn't have. I don't have a problem with him catching the football. It's just him blocking because he gets a lot of holding calls, which is unacceptable. But Didn't matter this game because we won. But other than that, Mike Mitchell showed up this game. Shout out to him. 7 tackles, 7 solos, 7 total, and 2 pass deflections. Kenny Moore, 7 total, 5 solos, and 2 deflections. Darius Leonard is rookie of the year. Absolutely, I am on that train with you, bro. Absolutely, Jordan. Rookie of the year. Give it to him. Mike Mitchell had an interception as well. So did Kenny Moore and Corey Moore. Mike Mitchell on the video, you can check on my playlist. I have it on there. And on the recent videos, Mike Mitchell was a great addition with Clayton Gaithers being out with that injury with the neck and concussion. Mike Mitchell is definitely one of those ball hawkers we need on the long side with Malik Hooker. That is pretty decent. I would give it to him. That was a good move from management to go out there and get him. He's definitely showed up since he got here, and I actually like him playing on this team. I don't know what you guys think about Mike Mitchell, but his long tenure in the NFL, he's definitely been known. The teams he played for with Carolina and Pittsburgh and them, he's definitely been known on all his teams. So I definitely appreciate him playing. But that's pretty much it. Vinatieri only made 1 field goal when he could have made more. He was 2 for 4, but it is what it is. He got 5 points total. But yeah, that's pretty much it for what I got to say about the game. I didn't miss anything. I'm going to let you guys say something in the chat if I did. Mike Mitchell is what we want from Gaithers aside from the injuries. Exactly. Because Gaithers had a few mishaps before he got injured. He had a few plays when he could have got the ball hawk or he could have got a tackle and he just missed it. But Gaithers is a good person too. He's a good safety as well, don't get me wrong. But Mike Mitchell is definitely going to fight for if anything. Play Oakland next week, which is actually a great game for us because this can start the winning streak for us, guys. This can start the winning streak. If you just think of us turning this season around. This was why I said the game today was needed against Buffalo. We won this game. We play at Oakland. Oakland's been struggling. And Marshawn Lynch is hurt, which is a freaking praise from the upper room. Marshawn Lynch would have trucked straight through our defense. I don't know about that because Darius Leonard is a monster, but we definitely have problems with running games. But Marshawn Lynch is hurt. Other than that, we go to Jacksonville. They're having quarterback problems over there. So I'm pretty sure we don't have a problem with that. Then we play Tennessee, and they're struggling. Then we have Miami. Then Jacksonville again. And then Texans. You guys, this is the game we needed, bro. We can still make the playoffs. The only 2 tough teams I see in the schedule is Houston and Jacksonville once, and then maybe Dallas. And then that's it, guys. After that, it's the Titans, Dolphins, Titans again, Oakland. We can still make the playoffs. We need to go on a winning streak. This is when we start, Jordan. This is when we go on our winning streak. I was trying to tell people, guys, I played streak for 20 minutes. I'm excited. But this was the game we needed. We can turn the season around right here. It's go time for the Colts to make a push and get into the playoff run. Jacksonville, if they continue to struggle, it just opens the window even more for us. And so as well as Tennessee. I said Houston, Tennessee, and the Colts can still make the playoffs at the beginning of the year. I made the prediction us 3 will make the playoffs and Jacksonville will miss out. But Tennessee's been struggling too, so it's actually a good thing. So Houston and us can make the playoffs, and we can represent. It can be us, Houston, the Patriots, and the Chiefs. There's 4 teams. It's perfect right there. That's perfect. That's a great list. We can still make the playoffs, guys. So don't lose hope at all. Andrew Luck is trying his best out there. We are 10th in passing yards in NFL, 13th in points for, 30th in points against, which is horrible. And rushing yards, we are 30th. We still have a chance, guys. We still have a chance. Houston, really not. If our DTs get back in our rookie mix, we can beat the Texans. O-line. Oh, sorry. Our O-line's not that good. We just need Autry and Lewis on that line. Facts. Exactly. I'm going to stop doing that with my finger. But yeah, exactly. You are absolutely right, Jordan. We could have beat the Texans last time. It's just that our defense got dotted up at the end, man. Deshaun Watson had too many chances, and he had all that time in the world to get a ball to Hopkins, which is his go-to target. So I absolutely agree with you, bro. I absolutely agree with you. Team leaders for defense is Darius Leonard with uh, 4 sacks, 62 tackles. Leonard leads in sacks and tackles, bro. Sacks and tackles. And Walker is there. But guys, we still have a chance to make in the playoffs. So don't lose faith at all, man. Don't lose faith at all. We still have a chance. Just got to keep hope alive, man. Like I said, at these moments, it show who are really Colts fans. Are you willing to ride the wave through the struggle? And I've been here through the struggle, through the losing seasons of first round picks, man. I've been here through it all. We still have a chance. We cannot lose faith at this moment. We can still do this, man. We can still do this. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys, man. Until next week, when we go on to face Oakland, it's gonna be a sight to see. It's gonna be a sight to see, man. I can't wait. I don't know about you guys, but we definitely needs to go into Oakland and do the job, and I know we will, and I know we can. But that's all I got for you guys. I appreciate all your support. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. It's been great. Follow me if you are new. Go ahead and subscribe. I do have videos other than live streams that drop on this channel. You can check for yourself if you may enjoy it. Appreciate you, Jordan, for being active in the chat. You had a lot to say. Appreciate you, Caleb, as well, for coming through as usual. DJ, Steelers fan, thank you for coming through. Even though y'all smack us every time you see us, but that's another story for another day. But that's all I got for you guys. Colts Talk, signing out. Appreciate you guys. Peace.